Good morning. My name is Adriana Sekula. I'm the chair of the Kissimmee-Osceola County Chamber of Commerce and excited to have you with us today for our weekly 15-minute series. Excitingly, today we are hosting Dr. Debra Pace of the Osceola School District. Hello, Dr. Pace. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Nice to see you this morning.
Good to see you.
Thank you. For those of you who don't know, and anyone who doesn't absolutely should, this is the woman who is running our school system, taking care of our kids in Osceola County. Dr. Debra Pace assumed this position of superintendent of schools in March 2016 and brings an extensive background of instructional and operational leadership, serving as principal at both Point Siena and Harmony High Schools in the past. She is a lifelong resident, student, parent, teacher, and leader in Osceola County. And we are so grateful to have her here today talking to us both about her passion for the school district and for the community. So thank you again for being here. We very much appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to share a little bit more about what we're doing here in our school system.
Yes, and it is with no coincidence that we have you here on Teacher and Staff Appreciation Week. Can you talk a little bit about our teachers and our staff at the school district?
They have been so amazing throughout the pandemic. It's really been incredible when you think about where we were last spring when everybody had to go digital in just a matter of a week to where we were in August, where we're reopening schools for as many students as we could possibly get into the building, to where we are today, safely serving our students, making sure that learning has not stopped in the school district of Osceola County.
Wonderful. And the COVID crisis has been really detrimental, what it feels like, to our students and our families, but Osceola School District has really thrived during this time. Can you talk to us about how you managed to stay successful for the past 16, 18 months?
Well, I have to say the proactive approach of our school board has been instrumental in helping us continue to, again, focus on what really matters, students and learning. In addition, communication is just such a critical part of what we do. And then it is coming back to our amazing principals, our teachers, our staff members, and the work that they've done each and every day. We partnered with Nemours Children's Hospital and our local Department of Health last June, to form a back to school task force. And with the involvement of principals, of teachers, of parents, and of key community stakeholders, we were able to develop our Ready, Set, Start Smart plan, which really helped us to reassure parents in the community that we could open and operate our schools safely. First semester, we served about 50% of our children in our buildings and 50% at home in the digital environment. Families really rallied to the cause, even when parents had to do more than they were necessarily used to doing when they could put kids on the bus and send them on their way. This semester, we're up to 74% of our kids in our buildings. And again, our principals, our teachers, our staff have just rolled up their sleeves. They're working before school, after school, on Saturdays to help students who may have fallen behind catch up, so that we can continue to stay focused on what's important. We know that here in our community, our Osceola County School District plays such an important role in economic growth and prosperity. Businesses look to a quality school system to inspire growth and investment here in our community. And we certainly want to continue to do our part for that, even if we are in a pandemic.
You all have been doing more than your part, I believe, Dr. Pace. I think every person in the Osceola County, not just parents, is just grateful for the work that you all do, and everyone is loving on teachers even harder and even more than ever before, and the work they're putting in is incredible, and you keeping them motivated is just such an inspiration to what's happening in Osceola County right now.
Well, that's absolutely the case. And I encourage you all to visit our Osceola County School website, osceolaschools.net. There's some amazing information there. We're also on social media and Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where you can help us with Teacher Appreciation Week this week. You can see over the course of the next couple of weeks some of the amazing things that our seniors are doing. We've been celebrating decision days. And then, of course, Share Your Great, where we tell some of the incredible stories of our employees across the district really making a difference for kids in our community.
Well, I'll make sure to log on after this and check out those social media channels and promote all the good work that you're doing. Moving ahead as we go into the summer, and then as you're looking into the new school year that's going to start later this year, you have a new initiative called the 4E Initiative. Can you talk a little bit about that for us?
Absolutely. We want to continue to expand our college and career focus. We had a great partnership with Valencia and our Education Foundation and key stakeholders in the community, like the Chamber of Commerce, for our Got College initiative, really working to make sure that our students had plans after high school, because we know that's such an important part of their long-term success and also the success of our community. We want to build that strong talent pipeline. So we're going to be starting in elementary school next year with Got Goals. And then middle school, we'll look at Got a Vision. And then we look at our high school plans and say, do you have a plan? What is it that you want to do after school is over, after you're moving on from our high school situation? That graduation is just the first step in a very important journey. So we're implementing AVID and Xello school-wide, district-wide, but then we also are doing the 4 E's. We want all of our students to have a plan for either employment with a high-tech, high-wage job, enlistment in the military to serve our country, enrollment in a post-secondary college or university or technical program, or exploration. Perhaps a child needs that intentional gap year to explore what they want to do and then come back into something that will help them promote and build their skills to be successful in our community.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of opportunity for the employment piece with Osceola County having new high-tech high school. Can you tell us about that high school that you have in Neo City?
Yeah, Neo City Academy is going to have its first senior class next year, and it's just absolutely incredible. We started 3 years ago through the vision of the board and the community, and certainly Osceola County played a critical role in that, to build this high-tech STEM high school that really focuses on project-based learning. We now have freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. For this freshman class coming up, we had over 300 applicants for 125 slots. And so the children are just already set to go amazing places when they finish. Now we're working on internships and apprenticeships to help extend them into the workforce so that they can prepare for those things of tomorrow. They're even going to have a project on one of the space launches coming up soon. So they'll be sending a project to the space station in just a few weeks that we're super, super excited about.
That is very exciting. And how does the school district help with those who want to enlist in our military?
We have a program where we work with our recruiters so that they can come onto our campuses. We provide them information about contacts, and it's just a regular part of our work. In addition, our school board provides a letter of appreciation to every single senior graduating who is enlisted in the military or who is going on to one of the military academies to show their appreciation for that important level of service.
Right. And you talked about decision day. So that's the enrollment piece. So it's really exciting when our students move on to the next level of their educations. Can you talk a little bit about how many of your students or what the success rates are of those that are going into post-secondary education?
One of the things that we found is that we still need to get more of our students enrolling in post-secondary, but about 60% of our students who graduate and go on to college are enrolling at Valencia or UCF. So we have an incredible regional partnership with the Orange County Public Schools, Valencia, and the University of Central Florida, and our school district to really look at what builds for long-term success for our students. Again, kind of with that idea that graduation and from high school is the first step in their lifelong journey, and we want them to be so prepared to come back and join us. But we also have amazing students. Last night at our board meeting, our school board representative announced he's going to New York University, NYU, and many of our students are also going to those top 100 universities around the world. This next week, we'll be celebrating top 100 acceptances, so we're super excited about that.
Very exciting, and we're very lucky to have Valencia and UCF as incredible partners to the school district and to the chamber. The chamber has been working with you, Dr. Pace, and with the school district on initiatives of how business can really help promote the school district. And we have an advisory board meeting, one of the first that's going to be taking place to have these discussions. Can you talk a little bit about the partnership and what it means for the business community to be involved in the school district?
We do count on those partnerships in order to really support our students and our staff members fully. So we encourage our folks at the chamber and other businesses around the community to become a partner in education. One of our business partners is really, we like your time as well as your money, and certainly just that encouragement and support. But also we like to volunteer time and expertise, again, looking for opportunities for students to get into the workplace and have real life experiences, to become engaged in our district events and community engagement programs through the Alliance for Public Schools, a group that we're using to really talk about what education should look like here in the school district, not just today, but 5 years from now and 10 years from now and even 25 years from now. And then, of course, to help tell the great stories of the wonderful things that are happening in our school system. It's such an important part of the role because sometimes people don't realize what's happening, particularly if they don't necessarily have kids in the system, about what's really going on here. So we have amazing people who are doing great things, and telling our success stories is something that we really count on our chamber friends to be a part of as we continue to work to serve every child, every chance, every day.
Absolutely. Well, for those of you tuning in here at the Chamber, that is definitely one of our 3 goals at the Kissimmee-Osceola Chamber this year, was to really partner with the school district and promote the incredible work they're doing. And for any of you who've ever been to one of the annual awards or update ceremonies of the Osceola County School District, you know that the data and statistics that are proving to us about how successful our students are and how our kids are in this community here in Osceola County is just phenomenal. And we want to make sure that message is spread to more than just those folks who participate at those annual events. It should be just common knowledge about what our graduation rates are, the successes that we're having, how many kids are going to those top 100 schools, how many of our students are partnering at Valencia and UCF. And we really want the business community to promote that, because we know that Osceola County is a great place to work and to live. And is it a good place to get your education? Absolutely. And that is the type of things that we are partnering with the school district to really push forward and to promote. So we can help you get involved if you're a chamber member. And for everything that you said, Dr. Pace, about even mentorship or maybe adopting a school, how would folks get a hold of you or someone on your team if they are watching this and saying, I want to help the school in my community?
Absolutely. The best place is through our district website, osceolaschools.net. You can reach me via email right there, and then also get additional information about what's happening. And our next State of Education event will be on July the 20th this year. We had to push it out a little bit because of the pandemic, but we are looking very forward to having an in-person event so that our school board members can share with the community the great things that are happening. And we appreciate the opportunity to talk with you today.
Absolutely. And is there going to be a virtual option for that July 20th event?
There won't be a virtual option, but we will tape it and it'll be available through the website after the event is over.
Well, we want to make sure that we're sharing it as broadly as possible. Like I said, it wasn't until I went to one of your events, Dr. Pace, that I really saw the true impact and how powerful and how strong the school district is. And it's really to no surprise, because you are at the helm and leading that organization. Is there anything else that the community can do to help, or anything else that you'd like us to know about the school district as we go into the summer and get ready to start in the fall semester again?
Well, I just want to again thank you and thank the community for your tremendous support, particularly through the pandemic, and to thank you for your faith, your understanding that we were going to do everything that we could to protect our students and staff while keeping a strong focus in learning. And we are looking forward to welcoming all of our students and staff back into our classrooms in August.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pace. It is just such an honor that you are in this position and that you are leading the way for us, and that you've joined us here today, and that you're such an incredible member of the chamber and such a supporter as well. So the feeling is mutual from school district to business, and thank you again for your time. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you all for tuning in. We're very excited that you're joining us every week, and we hope that you join us again next week on the Kissimmee-Osceola County Chamber of Commerce 15-minute series.